up, boss man?
Last night at the bar.
Nice.
Oh, you should come by earlier, bro.
Yeah?
They had cars stacked everywhere, all kinds of people. You start towing cars and they all disperse.
Oh, yeah?
How things with you?
Always good. Got one of the charges dropped. That one charge they arrested me on, but
What'd they load you? I ain't seen you for a minute.
Misuse of 911.
Oh, okay.
And then, they found, from the arrest, they found some mushrooms. I didn't know mushrooms were a fucking felony.
Oh, yeah, bro. Everything but weed's a felony.
I didn't know mushrooms were illegal at all. I was like, shit, that comes out of count shit.
Well, let me tell you how that went down. Dunedin, you want freaking 70s drugs, bro. Not that I'm telling you to go buy drugs, but you want 1970s drugs. Like in a period of 2.5 months, me and my partner work in the northwest part of Dunedin. Like there's a little hoodie part, and that's all your standard normal street drugs. And then there's like the northeast part, like just north of where all those bars are. And dude, it is like an enclave of 1970s. Like we got acid paper, we got LSD sugar cubes. I got mushrooms on a guy. And he was the only reason that guy went to jail was being an asshole. Like we were there for something else. He was being a dick. And he comes out with a Tervis, a clear steaming Tervis, and of course hot water. I'm like, and I have a reason to control. I'm like, no, dude, dump your water out. Later, arrest him, warrant, pockets, mushrooms, which I can't charge him with the mushrooms because they got to go to the lab.
Yeah.
I'm like, holy shit, these are fucking mushrooms. And start talking to the guy, and I have a little bit of weed on. I have enough to take him to jail. And those go to the lab, and I start thinking, and I'm like, son of a bitch. Because if he had mushroom tea,
and you had him dumped,
I had the whole weight. Like that would have been bullshit trafficking. It would have been,
Yeah.
And I was like, holy crap. But I'd never seen mushrooms before. And like I said, that kicked over the old school, but
yeah. See, I had mushrooms when I was a kid. Like, we were kids, ate them when we were 14, 15.
Bro, I was out in Oregon. That was the cannabis capital of the freaking world. And I mean, you want to talk about freaking looking for calcium mushrooms.
Eureka, Oregon. I went out there I went out there when I was in California.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I had mushrooms when I was a kid. We got caught in Georgia with them. And they were like, if you don't preserve them, there's nothing wrong with it. Like, it's natural.
Yeah. Here, move forward so my partner doesn't run you.
Yeah. Don't never need to be ran over. But yeah, when I got a bag of mushrooms. I kind of microdosed them. I ain't 40 years old. I ain't trying to trip. I'll be out here looking stupid. Then y'all.
Acid and mushrooms, that shit'll pop back up later.
Oh yeah, and acid. I'm not. I did that like twice when I was a kid. I wasn't cool with that. I was like, no, that's too much. And my friends that did the acid, they were fucking trippy. They two cousins. We tried to watch cartoons, and then they were like fighting country boys.
Did you get both charges, bro?
Not yet. So I got the felony. So they charged me like a month and a half later.
They hit you with a dope charge a month and a half later.
Yeah.
That's because the lab came out.
Yeah, that's
so if I don't have a presumptive test kit for it, you can tell me what it is all day long, but I still can't charge you until I can prove it one way or another. That's the whole purpose of the presumptive test kit. And that was the issue with the fake weed. It's making people eat each other's faces.
Oh yeah, Tucci.
Right. Yeah. Spice. Yeah. And the cool thing was they finally came out of the test report of the 2-part, and I mean, most cops are fucking idiots. We break shit almost as good as military guys do, and it's a 2-part test. And these kids were doing like one of the 2 parts, and so they took the test kits away. And I'm like, come on, I get it every. Anyway. But yeah, if you don't have a test kit, you can't charge it. So, yeah. But that's why the charge landed later.
Yeah, I had no idea. And then when I forgot the deputy's name.
You got the sheriff's office?
Yeah, sure. Okay. He came up and, they got the alarm call up here and they showed up and they were kind of doing it. The first deputy was doing over the top. Didn't say he was there for an alarm call.
Right.
So I'm like, why are you demanding me on the call? That's crazy. And then the other guy that was there was like, I know the owner. Well, the owner didn't come in the store that night.
Right.
Supposedly, so I knew the owner was sick.
Yeah.
And so I was like, bro, don't go calling the fucking owner because you know the owner. Just because it's a closed store, like they can question us while we're here, but if we're not doing that, and then the deputy's like, I'm on a fucking alarm call.
Well, even without an alarm call, like if it's a closed business, and I roll up, like loitering and prowling is like a catch-all.
Yeah.
If you're out of time, out of place, not normal, closed business. Okay. When approached by law enforcement, the subject either A, refuses to identify, flees or conceals, or fails to dispel my alarm. So basically, like, you might have a valid reason for being there. Yeah. But if you refuse to tell me, you've just committed the crime. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and I know that sometimes you don't like talking to us. That's why I like to talk to you, because you and I have a relationship.
I don't have no problem. You know, I get upset when certain people come and they're like, you got to do this. You know, you're a man, I'm a man. If you come to me with respect, I mean, usually, in most cases, give you the same respect.
And most of the time, now some of my baby cops think I can just tell people to do stuff because I'm the police, and that's fucked up. And that causes bad feelings, and that causes a lot of the problems that we have. I mean, you know me. Yeah. If I can order you to do something, and I need to, I'm going to. Yeah. But I'm not going to give you an order unless I have a legal reason to do so. And if you refuse to comply, then I have a whole separate charge I can just charge you. And that's it. You know? And that's why, like, I got nothing to hold you on. We're talking because I know you. You know? Yeah. And what I'm telling you is you missed the freaking good show. Like, if you out here earlier, it'd have been worth taking a video of.
I was working down south.
Where you done?
My brother's auto body shop. Nice. He got a new mechanic.
Nice.
Get everything cleaned up, throw away all the old parts, trash. Like, he's kind of been slacking for a few months. I don't know about slack. Yeah, I guess slack.
Are you up at 58th right now? Or are you staying somewhere else?
7 Hall and Newport Richard.
That's right. I only ask because I've been dealing with a crew from Pinellas Park. It's the crew that works frickin' Park Boulevard, US 19 Park Boulevard down to.
You're talking about Shutter Bob and them?
Yeah. Yeah, and I know you're not part of that crew. I know that those guys kind of filter back and forth.
Oh yeah. So you guys were just towing up some cars.
Yeah.
I remember when Doubles was nothing.
That's because it was a biker bar.
Yeah,
let's go.
When Doubles was just a couple people. I got the same flashlight.
Oh yeah, Stinger's a good light. All right.
Yep, have a good day, boss.
Don't move along. Can't stay there.
Oh shit. There you go.
Sorry, brother. I always forget your name.
Sean.
It's Orly.
Good to see you too.
But yeah, the reason I bring it up is I know you frequent the 58 house every now and again. Just mention to them that 62 and 34th Street is getting hammered. Like there's a statute of unlawful use of state road, and I've been handing out to everybody. And today I could have arrested 3 people. You know, I gave one guy a court date. I mean, they're just not listening.
They're fucking idiots. I mean, well, the thing is they all got that habits. They can get $4 and put it all together.
Oh yeah.
You know,
I know.
I see them and they'll come ask me for $1, $2.
Well, the dude of the dog got loaded apparently.
I heard somebody else saying something about. Oh, it was one of my buddies took his dog, his sister's dog to somebody's house, his old lady's house.
Right.
And she had some people staying there, and they
took the dog.
Or no, they had somebody else's dog. They were trying to get him to let him. They wanted to babysit his sister's dog, but they overdosed their own dog. And he's like, they overdosed the fucking dog. He's like, this old lady. He's like, I found out the dog overdosed there, and I was gonna leave my sister's dog there because he can't keep his sister's dog. He's working and stuff. Yeah. And he's like, how the fuck, how am I gonna leave my sister's in the hospital? How can I leave her dog at a house where,
How do you overdose the dog?
Yeah, the old lady.
You leave the shit out and the dog eats it. That's how.
The old lady, don't do drugs, but she got, you see what these people do. They find the old person is like, hey.
Well, it's like the lady on 40. And she's a kind-hearted lady. Whether she needs help with the money they throw her or what. But like now that her fence is down, like I'm surprised Coach hadn't called me again.
How much money are they really able to give?
I don't know. I don't know.
Some years ago,
it's sad, and because you and I both know the guys in the backyard are taking advantage of her, but she's the one that's gonna Code's gonna rip her.
Yeah,
and they're just gonna keep writing her tickets.
My mom worked at the corner store, some years back in our neighborhood, And she tried to be friendly with some of the homeless people, like giving money to like mow the lawn, which is what I'd come over on the weekends and do.
Yeah.
And she'd be like, oh, I got them mowing the lawn. And I'd be like, there's beer cans in the front yard. There's like, what the fuck do you mean you got somebody mowing the yard you don't need me to? There's piles of shit, and you know, there's a lawnmower taken apart in the front yard. And it's in the city of St. Pete.
Yeah.
You know, I one time put a fridge in the house, and we had the box in the front yard for a couple hours. And one day, and like a week later, we got a letter in the mail that the box needs to be out the yard. And it was there for a couple hours while we were installing the fridge.
You probably had one of their kids guys roll by.
Yeah, you know, they roll by, they send you, and when they come back the second time, if it's there, then now you get a court date.
This is the only parking for the.
There's not a whole lot of other parking. We already towed a bunch of cars tonight.
Appreciate it.
Yep. It used to be an outlaw bar years ago. That's why it lasted so long.
Yeah.
Like they have their own security. They take care of their own stuff.
But hey, it was like, what was that? Crazy Horse Saloon or whatever?
Yeah. Crazy Horse. Crazy Horse. You got Boardwalk. Like those were all the spot for them, but they all took care of their business. Gentlemen, you missed the show. Were you here for it all? Oh no. Once we hooked this one, we went around, we hooked one out of there, that whole piece empty. These guys actually showed up, the private tow company. They brought 2 trucks, they pulled 4 cars, and then poof, everybody disappeared. I don't expect it'll kick back up until the end, but I could be wrong. We got Ficcacelli's got a guy that had 7 years on at Clearwater. He was on their street. Was that in Clearwater? Yeah, when they're yelling, shoot the side. Like I would expect all you guys to be accelerated pretty quick. So the nice thing, and I know Pasco's big too, but I mean, we have so much fucking shit you can do. I haven't done the same job for more than 5 years in my entire career. I mean, I did 10 years on the road before I started moving about. Oh yeah. Anything you want to do, even just on the road. You know, you want urban work, you got that. You want somewhat rural work. I live in Hillsborough, so real rural is different. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, you want the rich stuff, you want this stuff. Our city areas are going to have city areas. Not what it was.